Hey, I hope you are doing well. Welcome to Daily Positive Dose. Osteoporosis. This disease, which is also referred to as a silent disease, because you do not get to know what your bone's condition is until a bone breaks and you are forced to see a doctor. And that easy fracture did not just happen in one go. Instead, bones were weakened gradually through a span of many years until you were caught by osteoporosis without knowing, which is a disease that weakens the bones to a point where they break easily. What actually happened these years? Actually, bone is living tissue, and to keep your bones strong, the body breaks down old bone and replace it with new bone tissue. But the real problem starts when people get much old enough, and the rate at which the bones are broken down becomes greater than the rate at which they are replaced back. Moreover, the outer shell of bone gets thinner, making the bones further weak. There is a bone density test that can find out the strength and density of the bone, alerting you to have a treatment for osteoporosis if the test result is a bad one. You have to visit a doctor who will give you medications that can vary according to your condition, overall health, gender, age, and personal preferences. But here in this video, we will tell you what you should do to treat osteoporosis. The most common medicines taken for osteoporosis are bisphosphates, which include alendronate, risedronate, zoledronic acid, and abandronate, that slow down the rate at which bones are broken down. The main side effects of it are stomach pain, irritation of food pipe, and swallowing problems. Osteoporosis medications tend to do two things: either reduce the rate at which the bone breaks down or speed up the rate at which the bone building process occurs. Bone building drugs include teriparatide, abaloparatide, and romosozumab. These are given to people who have very low bone density. What you need to understand that it's not just medications you should rely upon, but there are some other practices you should do as well to cure osteoporosis. Now the question arises that what should I actually do to treat osteoporosis? It's pretty easy. First of all, avoid falling down or watch out for those banana peels in your way. Yes, because if you are with this disease, then even a simple fall can lead to a broken bone and a visit to your dear doctor along with being bedridden. I suppose this bedridden thing might seem cool for those lazy couch potatoes. Other than that, there are two things which can treat osteoporosis: stopping or slowing down bone loss and faster rebuilding of bones, for which aside from medications, you have to make your lifestyle better in terms of treating it by having a proper diet and exercise. You must have heard about calcium. Yes, that well-known nutrient that is essential for good health and strong bones is a vital nutrient for bone. It is recommended that adults should have an intake of about 700 milligrams of calcium a day, which can be obtained from food and beverages that are easily absorbed by the body and can also be consumed through calcium supplements. Especially when you have osteoporosis, first consult your physician and then also have calcium supplements along with calcium-rich diet. But you might want to know about its food sources as well. It is found in an ample amount of dairy products such as milk, yogurt, and cheese. Some other foods include soy milk, cereals, bread, and certain vegetables which have it in a lesser amount. And you know what? The mention of calcium is not completed without the mention of its best friend, vitamin D. Vitamin D is needed to protect your bone and help your body in efficient absorption of calcium. Vitamin D is more important for children who need it to build strong bones, and their lack of intake can cause weak bones, leading to easy fractures. This nutrient is although available in very few food items, but still, some of those foods include fishes like salmon, tuna, and mackerel, and dairy products like milk. If you lack this nutrient, then food alone won't be able to fulfill your needs. Therefore, also have vitamin D supplements. Both types of vitamin D supplements, vitamin D3 and D2, are good for bone health and can be taken with food or empty stomach. A total dose of 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams per day is enough for most menopause women. But when you have such a great natural resource for free, then why do you need to worry anymore? Yes, sunlight. Yes, I know sunlight produces vitamin D in my body. Here is a misconception that many of you have believed throughout your life, and if you did, don't worry, we will guide you to the right concept. It's certain compounds in our skin which generate vitamin D, while sunlight plays a role in activating them. What you need to do is to go out, have some light exposure for more time. I am not telling you to go for a sunbath at a beach, rather usual light exposure when you take a walk outside or have a tea relaxing in your backyard is enough sunlight. And when people go out, they use sunscreen in order to decrease the risk of skin cancer, but unfortunately, these sunscreens reduce the production of vitamin D by more than 90%. Therefore, people with osteoporosis should also consume vitamin D supplements, as the other two factors might not be enough for your requirement of vitamin D. While we are discussing the intake of vitamin D and calcium, we also need to make sure that this intake does not go to waste. I hope you are not drinking coffee while watching this video, because each cup of coffee wastes 150 milligrams of calcium through urine. So, is it better not to have coffee when you are suffering from osteoporosis, or is better to flush out the calcium you consumed? Think thoroughly, choice is yours. It is better to go for naturally decaffeinated tea instead of chemically decaffeinated coffee, as those chemicals create other harmful effects like interrupting the detoxification process. Here comes the cool part: exercises. While we discuss solutions for diseases, this thing becomes a solution for loads of diseases and medical problems. It's important because the more fit and healthy you are, it's less likely that you will break a bone. A poor posture, balance, and weak muscles increase the risk of fractures. Therefore, exercises provide solutions to these problems. It helps in improving physical fitness, muscle strength, alleviates pain, most importantly reduction of bone loss and conservation of remaining bone tissue. Along with this, it also enhances your sense of balance and coordination while increasing time, so that if you are about to fall, these improved factors may help you out. But it still does not trust you, so it can somewhat also prepare you for a fall by reducing the risk of bone fracture caused by falls. The exercises that are most beneficial for osteoporosis include exercises that focus on improving your posture, balance, and body strength, such as Tai Chi. Any weight-bearing exercises such as walking at a faster pace for longer durations, climbing stairs, hiking, and weightlifting can increase bone density. With weightlifting, I don't mean to say that you do deadlifts. Instead, light weights or ankle weight are helpful. You can just drop the idea of this weight and make your body do the job of making your body better. I mean, use your body weight, which can prove to be beneficial through certain exercises. Also, go for resistance training using weights such as dumbbells and barbells and others. Always consult a doctor before doing any exercise, as the need for exercise varies for different people. Another tip for you: start small, as doing vigorous exercises initially can lead to injury or even fracture. While it is said that stress can cause numerous diseases, it is also true when it comes to osteoporosis. Yes, stress raises the level of cortisol in the body, which can lead to bone loss. Moreover, it can also lead to insulin resistance. Therefore, people with osteoporosis also have to aim towards decreasing their stress, which can be done by relaxation techniques like yoga, Tai Chi, massage, meditation for maybe 20 minutes before you go to bed, and prayer. Sleeping well can also help with reducing stress, and just leave the world worries behind and relax. With that being said, it's important to know that it's not just cortisol that can be the reason for osteoporosis. Rather, there are many hormones whose changing levels can be other causes of your current position. Most important hormones like estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone are essential for bone strength and maintenance. Like cortisol, an increase in the level of parathyroid hormone can cause bone loss. You can have selective estrogen receptor modulators that have a similar effect on bones as the hormone estrogen itself. Raloxifene is the only serum available for treating osteoporosis, which can be taken to maintain bone density and also to reduce the risk of bone damage or fracture. Our last 2 tips for you: if you consume alcohol and cigarette, then you avoid both of them in order to keep osteoporosis at bay. Do not twist your spine, bending forward from the waistline, by performing an exercise like toe touch, as these can cause bone damage to those with osteoporosis. This is it. Now, as you have gone through our video about what you do when you have osteoporosis, then what are you waiting for? Start implementing it and see your doctor. Do let us know what you think about these solutions in the comments below. That's all for now, folks. Make sure to like, subscribe and click the bell icon so you never miss a video that we put out. Tell us what video we should do next. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching.